This is Tom back again to kind of continue on with the second conversation, the second appointment, I should say. Now, the next thing I'm going to go into after going into what I just went into with where to put the money. If you're sitting with a client, especially a client in qualified funds, in other words, they've deferred their taxes for many years, and now they're wanting to continue deferring that growth. And at some point, they're going to have to turn that RMD on and pull an income out, because the IRS is going to tell them, once you hit 70 and a half, you now have no choice. You've got to take your RMDs, and otherwise you're going to pay a 50% penalty. Obviously, you're not going to pay a 50% penalty, so you're going to turn on your RMDs. So what risk does that bring to a client if their money is in the market? Let's say you've got a client that's in retirement or very close to retirement. Let's say that they're ready to turn their RMDs on, and the market goes down 30%, 20%, 15%. It really doesn't matter. Now there's really two concerns that they're going to have. One, how much did they lose? And two, for how long are they going to have to wait before the market goes back up? And will they ever get all of their money back that they lost? And how long is it going to take for that to happen? Why is that a concern? And this is where sequence of losses come in. If you Google this term, by the way, you will see sequence of returns. My term is sequence of losses, because that's really the concern. When the market goes down and they lose 10 or 15% or whatever it is in their account, if you ask any financial advisor, if you that knows anything that's worth at all their weight in what they know, they're going to tell you, if you're in a market-based product, the rule has always been you do not want to take out more than 4% per year out of that market-based account for income, because if you do, you're going to run out of money far too soon if you're looking for income through retirement. Okay? Now, the new number is actually 2.86. As many of you know, the mortality tables were redone in January, and people are living longer. So now the new number is, you don't want to take out typically more than about 3% per year of that account, or your money's going to run out too soon. The problem now with sequence of losses is, if the market goes down in a qualified fund and you've lost 15%, 10%, whatever it is, or more in your market-based stock account or whatever it is, you are forced to go in and sell at a loss to satisfy your RMDs, because the IRS requires it. And now the concern is, how many years can that continue before you've accelerated the liquidation of that account? When you go into a fixed indexed annuity, that will never happen, because you can never lose any money. So you never have to deal with sequence of losses. The second thing is, 4%, or now the new number, 3% per year, often isn't enough income to subsidize Social Security and other things to really give somebody enough money to live on the way they hope to in their retirement years. So you get into what's called mortality credits. The only place you can get mortality credits is in an annuity. And if you look at the illustration, and you're going to see a copy of this illustration, if you look on here where it says percentage payout, and I'm sorry, I don't know if you could see that, but anyway, if you look at this illustration that's going to pop up here, you can look at it. When you look at the percentage payout, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about mortality credits. You will notice that every single year that money is being deferred. In other words, they haven't turned the income on. The percentage payout goes up. So on this form, when you look at it, let's say that this person at 72 years of age turns the income on, their payout percentage, which is the percentage multiplied by whatever their account value is 5.6%. So they're over double of what they would have been able to take out in their market-based product. their IRA or 401k. The other thing is that when they take that percentage out of their IRA or 401k, if they get beat up really bad in the market, once that money is gone in their IRA or 401k, whatever it is, when that money is gone, it's gone. There's nowhere else to continue getting money out of if they don't have anything else. In a fixed indexed annuity, when they turn that income on, that income is for the rest of their life. And if they're married, it's for the rest of their life and for their spouse's life. And if they outlive their money and their cash account goes to zero, the check will continue coming in until they die. And if they're married, when we wrote that annuity and we made their spouse the beneficiary, that income will continue for their spouse's life upon death. And then upon the spouse's death, the surviving spouse's death, it will end. The only difference is if there's nothing left and they outlived their cash account, there won't be anything left to leave to their kids or their family members or charity or whoever they wanted it to go to. But their income never ended. It lasted until they were both dead. That's a huge benefit. And again, remember along the way, they could not lose a penny. Completely different place to be than where they currently are. And I can't stress enough, that's why this is so important to so many people. That's it.